Hey guys, Fog here and welcome to another FIFA 20 video, or certainly another FIFA 20 themed video. There'll be no background gameplay to this video, it's just going to be me talking in front of the camera. I've already tried quite a few times to be able to make this video, and I keep sometimes just repeating my points or getting lost to track and stuff like that. So there might be a few times this video will just pause for like a few seconds, just trying to think of what kind of next points to say, because there's just so much, man, that's going on with the coronavirus right now, especially within the last 7 days. It has just gone to a whole new level of seriousness, basically. We obviously saw today as well that the Premier League is due to be suspended all games until early April. And it's going to have a massive effect. All this, with the postponement of games and sports, is going to have a massive impact on FIFA, and actually as a whole, the FIFA, the video game industry is going to have a massive impact on this virus. And I want to make it very clear before we get any further into the video. Yes, video games is not the most important thing. People's health is much more important than the situation involving a video game. I understand that, but even so, as a FIFA content creator on YouTube, I make videos every single day around FIFA. I still want to discuss this with my fans and maybe other people that are maybe watching my channel for the first time. I want to talk about what kind of impact this will have on not just FIFA but also the video game industry as a whole. I think it's a very important video, and I think it's a video that needs to be made. And myself as a content creator, I want to talk about the effects that it could have to my channel and just to basically everyday life as well. To be quite honest, I was actually due to be going to New York for Easter next month. I don't think that will be happening now. As the virus continues to get worse and stuff like that, so it's already impacting me as well. And but what I want to talk about, FIFA, first of all, as a whole, FIFA 20, and then leading into FIFA 21 and the next generation of consoles, all the impacts that this virus will have on those. I want to make it clear right now, FIFA 21 will be delayed. The next generation of consoles will also be delayed. This virus isn't just here for the next 2 weeks and then we'll just go away. This virus is here to stay for a good few months, 100% guaranteed. Now, first of all, there's only one of the 5 major European leagues as of the moment that is due to go ahead, and that is the Bundesliga. Their games will be taking place under closed doors, or behind closed doors this weekend. And no doubt after that, that league will also be suspended. So currently 4 of the 5 major European leagues will not be having any games played until at the very earliest, early April. And even then, the virus will still be there. So no doubt all of the 5 major European leagues will essentially have no winner this season. Like there'll be nothing. Like, for example, Norwich City will still be in the Premier League next season. Leeds United will sadly not get promoted to the Premier League next season. Liverpool, as a Liverpool fan, we will not win the league this season. I've come to already accept that, sadly, which is obviously very difficult to accept, but I've basically had to. The Euros will not take place this year. I read that there's going to be a meeting on Tuesday to potentially discuss what will happen with that. I personally think the Euros will be pushed back till next year. That will also have an effect on FIFA 20, and the coronavirus is actually going to have an effect on FIFA 20 starting from Wednesday, essentially. Someone put out a tweet to the EA direct communication team last night saying what is going to happen till Team of the Week. Obviously, if you look at all the Team of the Weeks released between the very first Team of the Week and the Team of the Week that we're currently in right now, most of the Team of the Weeks, in fact all of the Team of the Weeks, are made up of players, most of them being in the 5 major European leagues. And you can't make it, it's already difficult right now to make a good Team of the Week with all the 5 leagues actually taking place. But without those 5 leagues taking place, how on earth can you make up anywhere near a good enough Team of the Week? So as far as I'm concerned, will Team of the Week just completely be stopped? Which would be the first time in history of Ultimate Team that would ever happen. It's crazy that a virus would actually make no Team of the Week take place. Like, how crazy is that, man? It's unbelievable. What will they do? Will they release like a best Team of the Week over the next few weeks? Will they put, for example, will they put promo cards into packs? Well, will they put them maybe into FUT Champs rewards instead? We don't know. It's all guessing at the moment, but they replied to that tweet from last night, and EA, the direct EA communication team, did say that they were continuing to monitor the situation and they would update us in due course. Well, we need an update, because since that tweet, since EA did reply to that tweet, the Premier League, as a result, has actually been suspended. So EA need to give us some information on that very soon. It's also going to affect future promos. It's going to affect the whole game, basically, because first of all, Team of the Season at the moment will still take place, because most of the season, even if the season doesn't get finished in the Premier League or the other leagues, Team of the Season at the moment will still take place because most of the games in the whole season have taken place that there's, in my opinion, like, I could make my team of the season right now players. Like, I could easily say that Sergio Aguero deserves to be in team of the season. I could easily say that that John Stones, for example, does not deserve to be in team of the season because he hasn't been good enough and his form will all of a sudden improve, as like a quick example. But what happens if one of the EA employees all of a sudden gets tested and is confirmed to have the coronavirus? What happens then? He can't go into work. Does the people that he has been in contact with over the last 2 weeks, maybe he's been in contact with like 200 other EA employees on the floor that he works on in the office in Vancouver, they can't go into work then. No updates can be made to the game. No promos can be released because, EA don't work from home. As far as I'm aware, they don't work from home. They all go into work to work, if that makes sense. So that's a very, very serious situation. There's obviously quite a few, I'd say, I don't know how many people work at EA in their offices in Vancouver and all that kind of stuff, but I'm guessing it's quite a good few hundred people. So that's going to affect, updates to the game in FIFA 20, what we're going to see with that. It's also going to affect the release of FIFA 21 as well. That game is currently been in development. It's probably been in development since like October of last year or something. There's going to be a lot of the game won't be anywhere near finished yet. It's going to have implications on when that game will be released as well. It's going to have implications on when the next generation consoles are going to be released, because currently in the UK, it's very hard to buy toilet roll at the moment in the UK. So if we're going to have a problem buying toilet roll, we're going to have even an even bigger problem being able to buy copies of FIFA 21, or certainly getting them distributed, or having the consoles getting distributed to UK stores as well. It's just such a massive knock-on effect in all industries across the entire world. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's unbelievable that one virus can cause this much disruption. It's quite incredible actually when you think about it. But obviously, the FIFA 21 was due to be released both on the Xbox One and then also the next generation of console as well, which is currently due to be released just before Christmas of this year. FIFA usually also releases their game around about the late September time. But as I said before, if one of those members of the EA team is tested for the coronavirus, potentially, people will have to go, who are working at EA will have to go and self-isolate for like the next 2 weeks or whatever. That'll have major implications on further updates to FIFA 20 and also to the development and to the production of FIFA 21 as well. So I want to make it clear right now, FIFA 21 will be delayed. It will not come out in late September. I reckon we're looking at maybe about a month's delay, maybe even longer than that, maybe like a 4-week to 6-week delay on the game. And obviously, I want to make it clear once again, as long people's health, of course, is much more important than getting a video game released on time. I want to make that very clear. First of all, I'm not angry at the delay of the game. I'm just saying that FIFA 21 will be delayed. I want to make that very, very clear to everyone right now, as the case will be with next generation consoles. For example, we've even seen like film movies recently get delayed as well. We saw that the next James Bond movie has been delayed by 12 months. The new Fast and Furious movie has been delayed by 9 months as well. So if they're going to have delays, like the whole film industry is going to suffer from delays, the exact same will happen to the video game industry, to the new consoles, to games like FIFA 21 as well. And obviously with the Euros as well, EA had probably no doubt a massive promo planned for the Euros. The Euros will not take place this summer. I can guarantee you that right now. The virus is going to be here for a good, for a good 6 to 9 months, in my opinion. And the Euros is due to play in early June. And in my opinion, they're going to have a meeting on that on Tuesday. I don't know if I've already said this earlier on in the video or not. I can't remember, but they're going to have a meeting on Tuesday to decide what happens to the Euros. In my opinion, the Euros will instead take place next summer, so in 2021. That's what I think will happen with that. So again, there's major implications that's going to also have to FIFA and to EA and what they're going to do with that as well. So my voice is starting to get very, very sore from talking like 9 minutes straight and trying to retain all this information and try and give it to you guys. I'm sure there's probably other things that I forgot as well that I want to talk about, but yeah, it's a very difficult situation right now, and there's so much that's going on with it, and with the impact to sports, I just didn't see it happening so quickly. But it's going to happen to video games as well. It's going to have a knock-on effect pretty much everywhere across the entire world. Everyone watching this video will be affected in some way by the coronavirus. That's guaranteed to happen. You might be watching this video in the UK. You might be watching it in Algeria, for example. You might be watching it in Fiji or whatever. There will be people watching this video from all across the world, and it's crazy to think that every single person watching this video will be in some way impacted by the coronavirus, as I myself have been with travel disruption and potential cancelling of holidays and stuff like that as well. So yeah, but I wish to everyone watching this video that, you stay healthy, you keep looking after yourself. All I hope is good for you guys and stuff, obviously, because that's the most important thing. It's much more important than just, than FIFA. I hope that all my subscribers, my viewers are all fine, and, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about in this video. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see if EA give any more information on it. Hopefully they do make, some things clear on what they plan to do very, very soon. But anyway, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.